Hi, folks. Chris here, aka the Darktoylord. I'm gonna start off with saying I am a bad streamer. Um, the reason being is because I have no idea what I am doing. Chris here. I've technically this is going to be my third stream. You'll see if you stumble upon this on my channel. There is no archived videos, and there's a good reason for that. The first time, my very first official stream, I assumed that Twitch archives the videos or the episodes automatically. And then I finished my stream and I went to look, nothing was there. I found the setting where you turn that on, and so I did. And then I tried to recreate that same stream as best as I could. Um, but unfortunately, again, because I am a horrible streamer, in OBS, which I'm learning and I'll get there hopefully, I thought I was disabling my mic for certain views. So, like for instance, my view of my 3D printer, I'm like, well, you don't need my mic for that particular view. So I disabled it. Unbeknownst to me, that no, that's not the mic for that view. That's the mic for the entire stream. So after I did that stream and I checked to see if it archived the episode, and it did. So I was excited. So I started to play it, and it was like, oh shit, I can't hear a thing that I'm saying because my mic is off. So I'm trying this again. The third time's a charm, hopefully. And I guess let's just get into it. I know that initial video, I was just kind of like doing a show and tell. Um, and then I had planned on doing a video or stream the day after for a new comic book day. And then a quick stream the day after for some whatnot auction acquisitions. But that's all kind of changed now. Um, I'm going to do the show and tell again. New comic book day only picked up three titles, so that'd be extremely short stream. But then I can still show you the whatnot acquisitions. So the show and tell, it's going to be action figure related. I am a patron for Toy Galaxy's Patreon. If you don't know who Galaxy is, they're awesome. If you're into toys, um, back in the day, they were strictly just basically toy reviews, the toy history, things of that nature. They've since kind of expanded the scope of their channel more into like pop culture. They do histories of like shows, movies, still some toy lines and what have you. They also have a secondary channel, Toy Galaxy 2, which I believe at this point they don't post there often, but when they have a strictly toy related video, like Dan Larson, he is the basically the guy behind Toy Galaxy. He's like the face of Toy Galaxy. It's him and producer Greg. But whenever there's a video, it's Dan Larson who's doing the video. So whenever he does a strictly toy related video, like the top 10 toys or something that he just bought and he wanted to review, that goes on his second channel. And I realize that I am rambling right now, but I think that's okay because, like I said, I am brand new here. I don't know what I'm doing really, and there's nobody in the stream with me, so I'm just talking to myself. And you know what? I don't care if I ramble on and on. Right? But if you happen to catch the archived episode, you might not want to hear me ramble on and on. So let's just go ahead and move along. So as I was saying, I am a patron to a Galaxy's Patreon. I'm at that tier where they do mystery boxes once a quarter. I got my mystery box the other day, so I wanted to show off what I got. Um, Again, a little tangent. I know that my cameras are awful. Hopefully, in time, I'll be able to upgrade them. So, on to the mystery box. I'm going to start off with some small things. I had a collection of cards that were sent. The first card, which means a lot to me because I've been following these guys forever. So I'm like totally geeking out that I got something directly from them. So anyway, we got a signed card. Can you see that? A signed card with their signatures, Dan Larson, producer Greg. So that's pretty awesome. I got a handful of collector cards. Return of the Jedi, Deadly Plunge. You can recognize that. The next one, also Return of the Jedi, The Arrival of the Emperor. And we have a couple of Superman 3 cards. This one says Computer Whiz, and it has Richard Pryor on it. Now, I don't remember much about Superman 3. I think I saw it once as a child, and I was traumatized by the scene when the woman gets basically turned into a robot. And even as an adult, I haven't brought myself to watch that movie again. Um, but I do like Richard Pryor. It's sad that he's no longer with us. Brewster's Millions, that was a good one. And then the next one here is Clark Kent and Lana Lang. Is it this? This is actually a sticker, not a card. I don't know if the adhesive still works, but you know what? I have no interest in finding out, so I'll just keep that aside. Another goodie in this mystery box. I have no idea what this is in reference to, but it is a pin, and it says "Our Switch Mux Saves Bucks," and it says "Com Design." Switchable. I don't know what this is. I really don't. It doesn't mean anything to me. I'm not sure if it means anything to you. Okay, let's move on to the toys now. We'll start small. First off, I have this. Uh, I believe this is the Batman airship from the last Christopher Nolan movie. Now, I always forget the sequence. I know it starts with Batman Begins, and then is it Dark Knight, and then Dark Knight Rises? I'm not 100% sure. I've seen each movie, but like only once. I'm not a huge DC fan, so I had to see him at least once, but I never felt the need to see him again. But anyway, there's the airship. It is got some die cast in it, so they feel a little pretty hefty. So that's pretty cool. Next, we have this is the Attack of the Clones Jango Fett, and this is the one with the removable helmet. Now, I do have this action figure already, but mine is packed away in a bin, probably up in the attic somewhere. So I don't know if I have, no, I have a Disney toy box Django Fett. I don't have a 3 3/4 inch Django Fett down in my office right now. So I'll go ahead and I'll put him on the shelf. So that's cool. All right, moving over to larger action figures. Again, I did say that I am not a DC collector or comic book reader mostly. I do have a few titles, but I really enjoyed the Dark Knight's Heavy Metals. I loved the McFarlane Toys figures. Like I said, there's something about them that there's certain designs. I'm like, I gotta have that. Maybe someday I'll show you all those because for the most part I'm not open to any of them. I got stacks and stacks of toys. But anyway, back on topic. So I'm not a huge DC guy, but one of the characters that I always did like is Green Lantern. So here's this Green Lantern. I believe is this from the Brave and the Bold series? Um, I don't know what he's supposed to come with. It's just a loose action figure, but it's still pretty cool. So I'll probably stick that on a shelf of random figures. Um, Next, I do have that Batman from the Christopher Nolan movies. I don't know which movie this particular Batman is from, but it's in decent shape. No accessories except for the cape, if that is an accessory. No, I don't think it comes off, so it's technically not an accessory. But yeah, there's that. Pretty cool. I do have a couple of Batman figures, so I'll probably just stick him up there into the like the random shelf. This is I don't know if this is when Mattel had the line maybe Power Girl. Again, not being a DC Comics reader, I don't know much about her history, but I think I saw a YouTube video once saying that she was somehow a relative of Kal-El. I think that could be wrong. So there's that. Marvel Legends. I got a couple of them here, and eyes aren't so good, so I can't see if the. I think these are the Toy Biz ones, but like I said, my eyes aren't so good, so I can't really read the text on the feet. Actually, go and see my doctor, get a new prescription for my glasses. Anyway, so I got a Nightcrawler. I know I used to have him. I don't have him anymore. Of the Marvel Legend figures that I still have, I don't believe I have any other version of him. So I'll have Nightcrawler in the collection again. That's really cool. And this guy, Colossus. Again, I believe this is a Toy Biz one. This guy has seen better days. I have two Colossus figures right now. One is the Age of Apocalypse Build-A-Figure one I just put together. The other one is where he has the alternate head with the beard. I forgot which series that one was from. But this guy, again, I believe this is the Toy Biz one, and he is so extremely loose. I can't even get him to stand up, so I can't even say that I'll put him on the shelf. And then actually, he's missing his thumb. So I mean, it's a nice sculpt. He would look nice up there, but can't get him to stand. I can't get him to stand. So there's that. And then the last thing in the mystery box, and I'm surprised that he was able to part with this because Dan Larson is crazy for Boba Fett. Not the character, the design, but it's a Boba Fett LED keychain. Um, Lego style one too. So I mean that's pretty cool. Still sealed. I too large to go on my keychain, but still a nice little thing to have. I might find a way just to maybe like put this. I have a wall that has like a little ledge to it, so I think maybe I'll just kind of like stick this on the ledge for display. That's that. So that wraps up the Toy Galaxy mystery box. Like I said, I believe it's once per quarter, and it was I was really excited when this showed up on my doorstep. So I can't wait for the next one. All right. So now that, like I said, uh, New Comic Book Day is never disappointing, but the fact that I only got three comics, there's really not much to show. So I'm going to move on to something else I wanted to show off. I'm not sure if you're familiar with the artist, but I have become a huge fan of Jamie Tyndall, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Excuse me. Dilly dilly. Um, I've become a huge fan of Jamie Tyndall. When I first found him, because at my comic shop they had a display some of the higher priced comics, and there was one White Widow. And what was funny about it is that it was not the White Widow character that was on the cover. It was Darth Talon from Star Wars. And then I just and it looked beautiful, and of course it was a little bit pricey, so I didn't pick it up initially, and then I just kind of like over time saw more and more of his artwork, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna get it. So it was a Darth Talon comic, plus a metal cover, Darth Talon metal cover, um, and I got a discount on it because somebody had dropped it, and the corner of the comic got bent in. Now I know that with a regular comic, you probably could press that out, get it flat again. But with the metal cover, it's a little bit more difficult. I'm not sure if it can be done. I did get a discount on the comic, which I appreciate, but I left it at my local comic shop to see if they was able to um, press it out in any way. I mean, I could have brought it home, maybe sandwiched it between a couple of two by fours and put it in a vise to get it as straight as possible. But I don't know how well that would have worked. I mean, I'm sure it's going to always have like a little bend to it, which is unfortunate. Um, but anyway, going off on a tangent again. So anyway, the long story short, so I like the artist Jamie Tyndall. He does exceptional work. Um, and I think I ended up following him on Facebook or on Instagram, and he had posted that he was going to be doing a live What's Not auction. And honestly, maybe I started drinking a little bit early that day. So I jumped on the computer for the auction and maybe spent a little bit more money than I should have. Don't tell my wife. But here are the what I got during that auction. First off, I find myself being super into CGC or slabbed books, and one of the items I got was his Noctera 5 CGC exclusive cover. It's a virgin cover, and then it's signed. So here it is, 9.8. See if I can get it in there without a glare. I don't think so because the computer. There we go. There's a little bit. So there we go. I know. I'm sorry. I got to get a better camera set up. So I got that. That's pretty cool. Like I said, I'm like finding myself really into slabbed comics. I gotta just find a good way to display them. I know some ones probably stay in storage, but ones that can be displayed, I will want up on the wall to show off. Maybe I'll do that for another stream. I mean, I don't have a lot of CGC, but I do have a handful. Maybe I could show those off someday. All right, moving on to the other comics that I got. All of these are signed, and they all come with a certificate of authenticity. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to want to get a lot of these graded. I don't know if I heard that if anything's signed, CGC doesn't care. They'll mark it down as having like somebody wrote on it. They won't certify it as a signature. So I might need to send them to CBCS. That's what I heard. If I'm wrong, let me know. All right. And I believe these all look like they're White Widows. I don't necessarily know who all the characters are supposed to be. Um, I will do my best. All right, so first, I got another medal. So this one is the Mandalorian with Grogu. Super cool. And this actually looks. I haven't opened it up yet. I'm scared to touch it, but it's got like a little card in the back too. I think that might be metal as well. I'm not sure. Um, but yeah, that that's sweet. I love these covers. Um, this one is for. This is White Widow #1. Is this Mara Jade maybe? But she's got a red lightsaber, so I'm not sure. There's, and I don't know if I might have a duplicate. I'm not sure. Yes, I don't know where it is. I went to a comic book show a month ago maybe, and somebody had a White Widow Jamie Tyndall cover, and it was the Ahsoka Tano one. It wasn't the metal one; it was the non-metal one, and I picked that up, and I immediately forgot where it went. I have a stack of comics behind me; it might be there, but I'd want to get that sent off to CGC as well. That one is not signed. All right, so this is another Mandalorian one, White Widow #4. I think it's pretty much the same cover as the metal. Yes, slightly different. Okay, so the metal one, the female Mandalorian has her helmet on. This one is helmet off. I'm sorry, I really am. I got to get better cameras. Let's see. Sticking with Star Wars, I'm guessing. So this is White Widow, another White Widow #1. I'm wondering if this is like a female version of Luke Skywalker. Um, I know that Jamie. There's another comic book out there besides White Widow that Jamie Tyndall's involved with. It's called "I Make the Boys Cry." So it's funny on the side of the helmet it says "I make the dark side cry." So there's that. Maybe what I'll end up doing is I'll get a camera that I can point looking straight down. That'll definitely cut back on the glare that you're getting. All right, here is another Star Wars. This is White Widow #4. Now this is the one I was telling you about. This is the Darth Talon cover. So I have this one, not signed, but this was the one that was included with the Darth Talon medal. Um, So the corner on this one will be on the other one will be bent as well as the metal one. Um, but that's essentially what it is. I should get that back. I mean, that it's been at the comic shop for a couple months now. If he's not going to be able to do anything with it, I should just get it back. Um, all right, so this one is Miss Meow, which I have no idea what that comic is. Miss Meow number one, and I'm guessing this is basically Mary Jane, um, a Carnage version of Mary Jane, maybe. There we go. So yeah, that's what I got with the auction. Like I said, I may have started drinking early that day. Maybe bought a couple more things than I probably should have, but I am a huge fan of Jamie's artwork, so I really wanted to have these. I figure when it's time to pay the credit card bill, that's future Chris's problem, not present Chris's problem. Um, so that's that, and I think that's all I have for you this stream. Um, how long did we go? Did it say about 20 minutes? That's not bad. Um, once I get more familiar with doing this, uh, more people come in, and I'm able to have conversations with people. I'm sure the streams will get better and they'll last a bit longer. But right now, I'm talking to myself, and sometimes I just don't have a lot of interesting things to say to me. So, before I go, I just you saw the printer in the background. This is what I've been 3D printing recently. You can see it. There is a website where you can download CAD models, and there's one creator who has made a bunch of Playmobil Star Wars type action figures. So I've downloaded a bunch, and get over here. I've downloaded a bunch and printed those. So it's pretty cool. So maybe once things get going, maybe I'll have a stream talking about 3D printing, and I do some design work also. Uh, my full-time job, I'm a tech support manager for a CAD software company. It's not really like 3D sculpting. It's like more mechanical design. Um, so I can do some things in there, but I do want to really get into 3D sculpting where I can actually start designing like action figure type prints, and not just like the hard edges. Like I can do like a Lego style figure, but I'm not going to do like a Marvel Legends style figure. That's not what the software was designed for. So so I think I'm going to leave it at that. I hope somebody will stumble upon this. I hope you will enjoy this content, and I hope that I will be able to chat with you in the future. So if you watched this archived episode, thank you so much. If you got to the end, thank you even more. And I will talk to you all later. Take care.